It's hard to say. I mean, I think just taking what's there, what the defense has given me, and they obviously have a good pass rush, and I thought guys were getting open quickly. I thought D-Hop did a great job, Trav, Noah, others, and just trying to get the ball in their hands, let them make plays, and it was enough to get the win.
Patrick, when it comes to close games, you guys have been really good at it, especially this year. I don't know if it's like what's the secret or whatever, but a lot of fans when they watch the games, they get a little nervous watching it. But for you, how do you stay so poised and calm in those moments? And what's your message to fans who watch these nervous games?
Yeah, I mean, I think when I'm not on the field, I'm nervous as well. So I mean, I have total confidence in our defense and everything like that. But it's just when it's out of your hands, it's hard to not be a little bit nervous. But I think in the moment when I get opportunities, I just try to execute the game plan, execute the play that's in front of me. Not worry about the whole entire drive, and then get us into position to score and win the game, and then rely on my teammates to go out there and win it. And so it's obviously a lot of experience has helped me keep a calm mindset in those moments. But we continue to work and get better and just find ways to win, and whatever way that is, we're good with it.
What is the process of adjusting to pressure, whether there's none of it, whether there's a lot of it, like in-game? What's the process of feeling out how that's going and adjusting to it?
Yeah, I think just trying to not take negative plays, finding the soft spots in the pocket, finding opportunities when you want to take shots downfield and opportunities when you need to throw it underneath. And every game's different in this league. I mean, there's a lot of great pass rushers, and you have to just find spots where you can have quiet feet and can execute the offense the way it's supposed to be executed.
So as part of your study, like when you study Myles Garrett and his moves, for example, which way he like is that part of your study as well?
Yeah, I mean he's just really good. So it's he's pretty much good at everything. So just finding ways to get the ball in my hands whenever when he's rushing, and then whenever we need to take shots down the field, just having extra ways to manipulate his pass rush, or have help with other two people blocking him and stuff like that. But they have a good defensive team. I mean, they have a good football team in general, but especially their defense. And it'll be a great challenge for us, and we have to go out there and play our best football to win.
Almost quietly here, Xavier's had a nice few weeks. What have you sensed has been the difference for his production in this rescue?
Yeah, I mean he's getting better and better. I think he's just playing with such more confidence. I think it really started in Buffalo, and it's kind of kept getting bigger and bigger as we kind of went throughout the rest of this year. I think as like we said, as we're trading those deep passes and really show off his skill doing that, he's getting open. So just trying to hit him on some of those, but he's showing his versatility and how he's able to work underneath, catch the ball, get yards after catch and stuff like that. And I think he's going to continue to get better and better, which is going to help us going into the postseason.
Patrick, obviously you're focused entirely on just this game, but in any way do you have to start mentally preparing for a stretch of 3 games in such a short span? Have you ever encountered anything like that before?
No, I haven't in football. I mean, all you can do is focus on the game, at the practice that you have that day. I try to prepare my body all year long for this stretch. That's tailoring my workouts, it's tailoring how you practice and you prepare. And the coaches do a great job of taking care of us with the practice field. I mean, we practice hard as anybody, but they know how to kind of dial it back when we need it. And I think Coach Reed has a great plan going into it, so I'll follow that and focus on this opponent. And then as we go into another short week next week, and then one after that, I'll focus on those opponents then.
What was it like when you first saw the schedule come out to see kind of this little layout here?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a good feeling. I mean, I'm excited to play on Christmas, to hopefully get back from what we did last year, but you never want to play this many amount of games in this short of time. It's just not great for your body, but at the end of the day, it's your job, your profession. You have to come to work and do it.
When you go back and look at some of the pressures and hits that you've taken this year, there's lots of reasons for them happening. How many times have you looked and said, listen, maybe I should have done something different. I should have gotten rid of the ball quicker? Because a lot of people just like, oh, let's just blame the line or whatever. How often is it something maybe you yourself?
Yeah, I think it's a lot. I mean, there's times where I'm trying to be, like the best word is greedy, and trying to take a shot downfield. Or if you look at the kind of the early sacks in this last game, I mean, there was a play in that first third down. I'll probably just hit Travis, and he maybe not gets the first down, but I'm trying to really hold on to it, and then I rush up in the pocket, try to make a play and run into a sack. And there's been a good amount of those this year, and that's why I have to continue to work on my feet and finding that soft spot in the pocket, because I think there's multiple times a game where the offensive line's holding up and I'm not trusting my footwork in order to go through my reads and make plays happen. And so that's stuff that I work on and continue to work on throughout my career.
necessity, you guys have rotated tackles this year. What are some things that you're preparing for to make sure Myles Garrett, for example, just doesn't ruin the game this week?
Yeah, I think you have to prepare for it as an entire offense. You have to give him different looks. You can't let him just pass rush over and over again. I mean, he won Defensive Player of the Year for a reason, man. He's going to win a lot of those matchups, and so we'll throw him change-ups. We'll throw him different pitches that he can hopefully keep his mind racing, but at the end of the day, he's going to make plays happen, and when he starts to win reps or win certain plays, you get to not make him negative plays, get rid of the football, even if that's throwing it away, and live to play another play.
You guys are facing
A lot of great players, I think. I mean, you look at the cornerback position and Denzel Ward. I mean, the linebacker position, they're flying around. Safeties, same as well. And then obviously the defensive line. And then Coach Shorts does a great job of mixing up coverages, bringing pressure when it's necessary, and then dropping into zone and man coverage when it's necessary. And so it's a really good team. I mean, they have a lot of same players from last year's defense that was like #1 in the league. So it's a great team with a lot of pride that's going to come in playing hard, especially at home. And we understand it's going to be a great challenge. We're going to play our best football to win.
Patrick, how much pride do you take in what you guys have been able to do on third down this year, and how do you identify the reasons for the success you have?
Yeah, I think just having a good game plan, guys making plays happen in big moments. I think you've seen that in third down and then end of halves and end of games is we guys have executed at a high level. It's just about having that same type of execution throughout the entire game, not just third down, not just into halves, but in the red zone and in the field as well. And I think that's where we're trying to get to, and we have to continue to work to get there.
Nick, Patrick, when you're going through the week with the offensive line on protections and film and that type of stuff, what's kind of that process like throughout the week without giving away exactly?
Yeah, no, we obviously meet through our protection plan meetings throughout the week, and then I have separate meetings with some other offensive linemen, and we talk through just kind of what they're thinking, what they're feeling, and then at the end of the day, we have to go out there and do it. And I think that there's been a lot of great moments. There's been moments that we want back, but that's everybody. That's not just them. That's me. That's every receivers, whoever it is. It's a full group thing, and I think we're trending in the right direction. We just have to keep pushing to get there.
Thanks,